guys, I'm filming a haul. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a haul. Honestly, I haven't done like huge amounts of shopping postpartum. I've bought some staples here and there, some new jeans, some new t-shirts, and I've always shared those in my favorites because they've become favorites, but I haven't bought anything really that I felt has been worth sharing, like anything really interesting. All of the beauty stuff I've bought, I basically snap on I share on my Snapchat, and I'll link my Snapchat below if you guys, I post on there a lot actually. But all of my beauty hauls have been just like staple products I've been repurchasing. There's just been nothing, YouTube worthy in my opinion. But the Nordstrom anniversary sale, this one came around. It's going on now. It's finally open to the public today actually, which is really exciting. I am a card member. I have a Nordstrom debit card, which is great. To me, it's like the less credit cards, the better. It's just one less thing to be mindful of, I think. But when I get good rewards and good kind of perks, like having early access to this sale, which is one of my, I don't like get hugely excited about most sales, but this sale I do because I love Nordstrom, and this is new stuff, like fall stuff going on sale for a pretty good deal. Last year I bought a lot of great baby things on sale too, and I did a whole blog post on what I bought last year too, and if I can remember, I'll throw a link into that if you guys want to see. But I did a blog post at the beginning of the sale this year talking about my picks, things I would buy if I didn't already own them, and things I wanted to buy. And then I asked if there would be interest in a haul, and there was. So I'm going to share that with you today, long story short. And yes, so the sale is now open to everybody. I believe it goes until August 7th or 8th. I don't know, I'll clarify somewhere around here. But it's a really good sale, especially for some really nice name brand things, brand new for fall. And it's a great way to kind of kick off your fall, if you do any sort of seasonal, rearranging of your wardrobe. It's a good way to get some things on. Good deal. Okay, so enough talking about that. Let me show you what I got. First of all, I bought 5 of probably my new favorite t-shirt. These are by Caslon. I believe that, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I bought a few of these a couple of months ago when they were on sale at Nordstrom actually. They're just a really simple, soft tee, really nice fabric, just a really comfortable, a great staple for your mama form, if you know what I mean. And I bought them in a medium, which is usually the size I go for. I feel comfortable in a medium. It's usually, I don't like anything to be really tight. I like things to be kind of drapey, especially with breastfeeding. It's just nicer if they're drapier. But the mediums are huge. Like they're almost tunic sized. So I went ahead with the sale. I decided to buy some more t-shirts, and this time I got them in small. And they say not to put them in the dryer, but I have, and I haven't noticed any difference. Plus they run big anyway. I just make sure I wash them on gentle and tumble dry low. So I bought these really great fall colors, beautiful navy, this gorgeous emerald green, kind of forest green, black, can't go wrong with the black t-shirt, an oatmeal color, and this really beautiful eggplant purple. So I'm really excited about those, and it's a pretty good deal because they're nice shirts. But as a mom now, I don't want to spend like $50 on a t-shirt, but if I can spend under 20, then I'll go for it and I'll buy like 8 of them. Well, in this case 5, but I still have some kind of more summery colors. They're just really big because I don't know, they size up. So size down when you order those. That would be my advice. Also with fall in mind, I saw this and I couldn't resist. I need a new scarf, like a hole in the head, you guys. I do not need a new scarf, but oversized flannel plaid scarves have been like all the rage lately. I'm not one to follow the trends. I'm really not. But I love this trend. So last year, I think it was in one of my holiday gift guides, I talked about this beautiful blanket scarf that I found on Etsy, and I still love that. It's gorgeous. Sorry, that was loud. Well, it's just my shoe on the thing I'm sitting on here. It's a beautiful scarf. It's so soft, it's so cozy, and I love it, and I still love it, and I still would recommend it. I think it's it's this amazing gift as well, but it's square. And I don't know what it is with me, but I just don't know how to style a square scarf. I have watched video tutorials, I have read blog posts, and I still can't do it. And especially, you know, if you're in a pinch, you just want to wrap something around your neck really fast, maybe you only have one hand, maybe you've got a kid or a bag of groceries or a dog or whatever in your other arm. You don't want to be like styling this huge square scarf. Well, when I saw they had the same kind of scarf in oblong, so it's not square, it's still that same kind of really big, very fluffy almost scarf, but it's oblong. So it's just, to me, it's just, I can do this, you know, like this I can do. Voila, done. Doesn't require any sort of tutorial. I put it on, I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to like roll it up or fold it or in any special way. I just kind of bunched it up and threw it on, and that to me is key. Now I noticed they sold out of this color super fast. I bought this on the first day of the sale, and it retailed for $38, and on the sale it's $24.90. So it's $25. I think that's a really nice deal for this. What is the brand? Shiralea? Oh, it's a local brand, Chicago. I'm not really sure how we pronounce that, but they have other colors as well, and I'm not sure if, I don't have, you know, like real solid information on this, but a little bird told me that some of the things that sold out will be restocked today when the sale opens to the general public. So if you have your eye on this, maybe check the link and see if they had 3 styles, if I remember correctly, when I was ordering, and I just really loved this one. But the red one's really pretty too, so I'm glad that I picked that up. Also, my favorite leggings are on sale. These were in one of my favorites earlier this year. These are the Zella Live-In leggings. These are really nice leggings. Okay, they are $52 normally. I think they're on sale for $33 or something. I have all the prices exactly on that blog post I put up last week, so I will link that for you guys. I'll throw it up in a card, and it'll also be below if you want to see the exact prices, because I don't have them in front of me unless they're on the tag, and they're not necessarily in this case, but these are my favorite leggings. I have been a Lululemon legging lover for over a decade. These trump those, and they're significantly less expensive, especially during the sale. $33 for a super nice pair of leggings that are great for not only working out, but also just everyday wear. To me, that's a steal. So I went ahead and picked up another pair because I just don't think you can have too many leggings. I have a couple pairs of these already, but I wore them to death in the first few months postpartum, and they got a little bit stretched out. Even though they do retain their shape really well, I wore them every day, like long hours in these, and I was, you know, a lot bigger postpartum. So they got a little extra wear, let's just say. So I'm happy to have a fresh pair. I bought the regular length ones that go all the way to your ankle, and then I also bought the crops because it's just such a good deal, and the crops are a little less expensive. I usually wear a size medium in all pants, leggings, bottoms, whatever. I buy a small in these because I like my leggings to be really kind of suck me in, but not in an uncomfortable way. And the small in the Zella is perfect for me. So there's that. And then lastly, for things that I can wear, I've had my eye on this cardigan forever. This is the Barefoot Dreams, I think it's the circle cardigan. I've had my eye on this forever. But you guys, it's $116, and I'm like, that's just a little bit more than I wanted to spend for something like this, you know? Even though I really loved it, and I think eventually I would buy one. I've just been kind of having and hawing over it for like a couple of years. But when I saw that it was marked down to $76.90, I said, okay, I will buy that for myself now. It is amazing. I bought it in the navy. I really like the kind of weedy stone color, but I don't think they had it in my size. I bought a medium because I wanted it to be, you know, cozy, comfy, and not too tight in the arms or anything, and it's perfect. I ordered all of this stuff online, you guys, by the way. There's only one thing I bought in store, which is why I have the bag, which I'll talk about in a second. Oh, I guess this isn't the last thing, but I'm not gonna show that other thing necessarily. Anyway, I digress. I'm so happy I bought this. To me, it's the quintessential around the house cardigan because it has pockets and it doesn't have any zippers or buttons on it, so I don't have to worry about it scratching my daughter or annoying her in any way. And I I know I'm gonna be living in this come fall and winter. I just know it. And actually, parts of the house get kind of cold with the air conditioning. The way it works in our house, it's not very even, unfortunately. So this will come in handy even this summer, and I'm just so excited I finally got it. There is something so wonderfully luxurious about this material. I can't even tell you. I had a zip hoodie from Barefoot Dreams for years and years. I had it probably for a decade, like through college and up and through my like mid to late 20s. And then I think it was really light colored, and it just got too grimy because I wore it to death, that I finally had to part with it. But now I have a new thing, and it's like the grown-up version. It's not a zip-up hoodie, you know, it's like a grown-up cardigan. Whatever, I still think you can wear a zip-up hoodie at 33. That's just my feeling on things. But anyway, I'm really excited about that. And like I said, that actually wasn't the last thing I bought for myself. The one thing I went into store, I hadn't placed an order for this, but I had to make a return at Nordstrom last week, and I was there, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna look around just to make sure there's nothing else that catches my eye, because I did a pretty thorough combing of the sale on the website. But I did see that they had the hanky-panky underwear on sale, and I know it's like a taboo to talk about your underwear online, but everybody wears underwear, okay? And it's been something I've been needing to buy new. I haven't bought new underwear since I was pregnant, and I definitely am a smaller size now, 6 months postpartum, and my underwear is just really, you know, it was just time for, do you know what I mean? Like, you need new underwear at least once or twice a year, I think, especially if you only have like maybe a dozen pairs or so and you're wearing them a lot. Even if they're really nice, you need to replace underwear, I think. And it's a nice treat, I think, also as a new mama to get new underwear. So I waited a long time, and it was just getting a little ridiculous how big the underwear was on me. So I finally bought some new underwear. I usually buy the like 5 for $27 or whatever at Victoria's Secret, which are perfectly adequate and nice and fine. But I decided to splurge on the hanky-panky ones, which I've heard so much about, but they've always been like a little bit more than I want to spend. I'm not going to hold them up here, but they have some different models of theirs on sale. I'm personally a fan of the lace top ones. That just, to me, is the most comfortable, and they're also just easy. It's a one size fits most sort of thing. They are so nice. So I think it was 4 for $50, which is still, I think, a lot to pay for underwear, but I felt like I deserved that treat. And this is like a lot of information, but I've been wearing them this week, and they are worth the money, like way, way nicer than the Victoria's Secret ones. I can't describe how comfortable they are. So I actually might buy some more because it's a good deal. But I'm not gonna like hold up my underwear. I guess I could, but whatever. Anyway, you guys can use your imagination, or just look at the link. I'll have all these products linked below, and like I said, everything's on my blog post with the prices and the price differences with the sale. So that was that. I bought one home item. Another thing I've had my eye on forever, and another Barefoot Dreams thing. This is their Cozy Chic Throw in Stone. I love this blanket. It is super expensive though. I don't have the price here, so I can't tell you what it was when it's, you know, not on sale, and then what it was after on sale, but it was a big enough price difference that I finally was like, I'm gonna go for it. I've had my eye on this blanket for years and years and years, probably since I've bought that first hooded Barefoot Dreams sweatshirt, you know, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. How old am I? Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's been a long time coming. And I have other blanket. I have another blanket actually that's similar to this, sort of style-wise. Oh, it just started raining. Can you guys hear that? Sorry, Winnie can hear it. I hope she doesn't freak out. I think it's gonna storm. Anyway, but it's not the same. Something about Barefoot Dreams is just so much nicer. This is so luxurious and amazing, and I have this big cozy leather chair. I'm sitting in our bedroom right over here, and this is gonna be perfect cozy cuddle blanket for reading, and then eventually when Charlotte's a little older, we can kind of like cuddle up and read stories there, or bring it downstairs to watch movies under. I'm dubbing this the cuddle blanket, and I love the color. It goes with any room in my house, so love that. Sorry about the rain, you guys, but this is my only chance to film while she's sleeping, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. Speaking of my little sleeping angel, I bought her a couple of things. The baby sale items are amazing. I got some, you're okay, sweetheart. It's just rain. It's just rain. It's okay. You're okay. When he doesn't like it. I got some amazing deals last year on the sale before she was even born, and the panic begins. It's just rain, honey. It's just rain. It's not even storming yet. Winnie does not like storms, but she starts to panic as soon as she hears rain. Look, it stopped. It stopped. It's okay. I'll try to finish up this video, you guys. I'm getting really distracted. Anyway, I put some of my top picks on that blog post I talked about from this year's sale, the things that we already have. But I bought her a couple of things. First of all, I was introduced to this brand called T by a friend recently, and I just fell in love with it. It's just the cutest clothing. I bought this sleeveless romper in size 6 to 12 months, so she could probably actually almost wear this. She's so tall. Charlotte is 6 months old, 6.5 months old, but she is really, really tall. She's in like the 97th percentile for height. So she could probably wear this now. It might be a little bit big, but definitely by the end of the summer, beginning of fall, and I figure we can even extend it through mid to late fall and even winter if she's still in this size with a short or long sleeve bodysuit underneath. But how cute is this? And this actually has a price on it, $32 on sale for $20.90. So it's a really nice brand, really quality children's clothing, and just love that. And then this is another thing I bought kind of with, this is probably more with winter in mind because it's 12 month size, so this is a bit big for her right now, but it's her very first North Face zip up jacket. I have been a huge fan of the North Face jackets since I think I got my first one when I was in, I want to say 7th or 8th grade. Or maybe it was, yeah, something like that. And I've owned them ever since, and they last forever. They have a really great policy where they will fix, do repairs for free for the lifetime of the product. Even if you don't buy it at a North Face store, it doesn't matter. So I bought her own, I think this is called the Oso hoodie, and this is in pink, and it's 12. And it's that really, really soft, almost minky fabric, and how freaking adorable is this? So this is definitely for, winter, maybe even early next year. We'll have to see how she continues to grow and change, but those were my sale picks this year. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my haul. I'd love to know what you bought if you decided to splurge on anything. I think there's just some really nice handbags on sale too, and some really nice jewelry and things like that. I just wasn't in the market for anything like that personally right now, but there's a lot of great things, and there's a lot of people sharing posts and hauls and wish lists and all of that right now too. So there's a lot of information if you don't want to comb through the website yourself, which can be kind of time consuming. You can kind of look around YouTube and in the blogosphere for advice and direction in that way. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and happy shopping. Take care, you guys. Bye. Do you see it stopped? Come here. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Hi. Do you see it? Oh, the rain stopped. Yeah. Don't be scared. It's my good girl. You're okay. All right.